Coming to school and helping somebody learn and become better makes me very happy.
It's going to be a good school year.
We have a lot of students already here. They look happy to be back, just like our staff and just like ourselves.
La Joya ISD is committed to make sure that their kids get a quality education.
Thank you, La Joya ISD.
I've never seen another district that cares so much as La Joya does.
It's the first year with the partnership between La Joya ISD and Hidalgo County Head Start.
We have a society of students who were elected officials, and they're going to help run Reynaville.
Escandón.
Pride.
We're flying drones, learning about them.
Every teacher or faculty or administrator I've ever met has always been kind to me, always trying to help me improve.
We think that our teachers are the best teachers and they can teach our students every single day.
La Joya ISD has allowed me to gain college experience.
What we want is for our community to know that literacy is important. We want to promote the love of reading.
We're progressive, we're in the forefront, and La Joya ISD now has a lesson design lab.
La Joya ISD, it offers everything you need, any resources. I've always taken advantage of the opportunities that are given to me.
We have a lot to offer. We believe in what we do.
We develop well-rounded students. We have a little bit of everything. Whatever it is that your child is interested in, La Joya ISD offers it.
I've gained a sense of pride that will never go away.
We play soccer, football, the way we say it. I'm very proud of my team. I'm very proud of my coaches.
It's the 11th annual Superintendent's Golf Classic. It's a team effort on behalf of everybody to help kids get some scholarships to further their education.
Bird Ogden is out here on a test drive event to give back to the community.
Everybody that test drives gets $20 towards the scholarship.
I'm supporting the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As a survivor, I'm so happy to see everybody here.
Our 4th annual La Joya Leo Club Walk Against Diabetes.
We are bringing a lot of Christmas joy and hope to our community.
Knowing that I made a difference in someone else's day really makes me feel good inside.
The concept of keeping the coats and everything that's donated in the community, I thought was ideal.
We're very excited to have all of the kids that visit us get a free book today.
Thank you.
I strongly believe we are getting our kids ready for their future.
I'm college and career ready.
count of 3, I'm going to ask you to switch your tassels from right to left. 1, this will signify 2, the completion of 3, and prepares you for the next step in life.
And welcome to the 2017-2018 General Session.
Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a otro excelente año escolar. We are very excited and honored to be your MCs this afternoon. He is William Martin Arriaga, a junior from Juarez Lincoln High School.
And this is Evelyn Trevino, a middle school student at Memorial. We are proud to be La Joya ISD Theater Arts students. It's going to be a great year for each and every one of us.
I can't wait for the first day of school. Hey Will, I've got a good back-to-school joke for you. Want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
What's the king of all school supplies?
I don't know what.
The ruler!
Well, to be a ruler, that has to start somewhere. And it starts with me.
And it starts with me. And if we are excited, ready, and eager to get to work,
you must also be ready, excited, and eager to get to work. So, when we say it starts with, you say me.
Let's give it a try.
It starts with... It starts with... Last time.
It starts with...
Way to show that great La Joya ISD spirit. The leaders of our district are true visionaries. And as all great leaders, they guide us, shape us, motivate us, and inspire us to strive for success. They are, in essence, the jewels of our district.
La Joya School Board of Trustees President Oscar Coach Salinas, escorted by Isabel Garcia, a senior at La Joya High School.
La Joya School Board of Trustees Vice President Armin Garza, escorted by Gladys Trevino, a senior at Palmview High School.
La Joya School Board of Trustees Secretary Claudia Ochoa, escorted by Rosendo Rodriguez, a sophomore at Palmview High School.
La Joya School Board of Trustees member Juan Jose J.J. Peña, escorted by Lexi Ramirez, a junior at Juarez Lincoln High School.
La Joya School Board of Trustees member John Valente Alanis, escorted by Julani Gonzalez, a senior at Juarez Lincoln High School.
La Joya School Board of Trustees member Alejandro Alex Cantu, escorted by Megan Zamora, a senior at Palmview High School.
And the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Alda T. Benavides, escorted by Irvin Garcia, a senior at La Joya High School.
Assistant Superintendent of Administration and Finance, Mr. Alfredo Vela, escorted by Giselle Gonzalez, a sophomore at Palmview High School. Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Isela Sainz, escorted by Jesse Herrera, a senior at Palmview High School.
Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Mr. Ricardo Villarreal, escorted by Karina Casanova, a senior at Palmview High School.
Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Anicia Trevino, escorted by Joshua Briones, a sophomore at Juarez Lincoln High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for our leaders! At this time, please rise and direct your attention to the center of the stage for the presentation of colors by Palmview High School JROTC under the direction of Sergeant First Class Caro and the rendering of our national anthem performed by the Juarez Lincoln High School Varsity Mixed Choir under the direction of Joshua Watkins. We do ask that you keep the noise down for the next few minutes. more time for Palmview High School JROTC and the Juarez Lincoln High School Varsity Mixed Choir. Let's shift our focus now to one of our leaders. Our School Board of Trustees President is a 1987 graduate of La Joya High School and known to many as Coach. Oscar Omar Salinas is from the city of Sullivan and former Mayor Pro Tem for Sullivan City. Mr. Salinas has an extensive history of public service to his community and to the La Joya Independent School District. Married to Ms. Alma Dalia Salinas, both Mr. and Mrs. Salinas strongly believe in the educational foundation provided by La Joya ISD, as their son, Oscar Andres, is a student of La Joya High School.
Wow. These kids are great. Let's give a round of applause for our MCs earlier doing today. And my God. You know what, Dr. Benavides? I think that the kids should do the entire welcome next year. So, again, thank you to everybody that's put this event together. Muchas gracias a todas las personas que han hecho este evento posible. Pues muy buenas tardes a todos presentes hoy. Good afternoon to all present here today. My message will be both in English and in Spanish out of respect for all employees of La Joya ISD. Mi mensaje será en inglés y en español de respeto a todos nuestros empleados del Distrito Escolar de La Joya. Primeramente le quisiera dar gracias a mi Señor, mi Salvador Jesucristo, por darme la oportunidad y la habilidad de estar enfrente de todos ustedes hoy. Gracias. Thank you. I would first like to give the biggest thanks to my Lord Jesus Christ for giving me the ability and the opportunity for being here in front of you all here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a new school year, and on behalf of Dr. Benavides, Central Administration and staff, the entire school board, we want to welcome you to the best year, hopefully, in La Joya history, the 2017-2018 school year for La Joya ISD. Damas, gracias. Damas y caballeros, les quisiéramos dar las más sinceras gracias a todos ustedes y la bienvenida oficial a este año nuevo escolar 2017-2018 de parte de nuestra superintendente, nuestra mesa directiva, la Oficina Central de Administración. Las más sinceras gracias a todos ustedes, la mejor de la suerte en este año nuevo 2017-2018 para el Distrito Escolar de La Joya, el mejor distrito en el gran mágico Valle del Río Grande. ¡Vamos! With that being said, guys, the message is back here. It starts with me, empieza conmigo. And I think that it started with me, but it also started with our superintendent, our assistant superintendents, and the board members that we have today, and those that were when we got elected in 2012. And our number one point on our platform was better salaries for our employees. En aquel entonces, cuando fuimos elegidos, uno de nuestros puntos en la plataforma de parte de nuestra mesa directiva, superintendente, oficina central de administración, era traer mejores pagos y beneficios a todos los elementos y empleados del Distrito Escolar de La Joya. No nomás a unos, sino a todos. Pues, I'll tell you this, guys. Y vio así Mr. Alfredo Vela, ya no le quedó pelo al pobre, because ya no lo acabamos a puras mortificaciones. Y vio así Mr. Vela, he hardly has any more hair because of all the races that we've been asking for him to do. I was quoted by the Progress Times and the news, actually the board, but they just mentioned my name, it was all of us, when I said, we must invest in those that invest in our kids. Cuando, por palabras tomadas por la impresa, las noticias y el papel, cuando dijo la mesa directiva y todos juntos, hay que invertir en esos que invierten en nuestros estudiantes, que son todos ustedes. Damas y caballeros, en aquel tiempo At that time, back in 2012, La Joya ISD, el Distrito Escolar de La Joya, en los pagos de salarios, comparado a otros distritos, compared to other districts, we were at number 12. Estábamos en el lugar número 12. 11 escuelas enfrente de nosotros. 11 school districts in front of us. And that's why I said that we have given Mr. Vela a hell of a time. Le hemos dado un tiempo duro a Mr. Vela. Porque ahora, gracias a todos ellos, no gracias a mí, gracias a todos ellos, porque es un grupo. Empieza conmigo, empieza con ustedes, empieza con todos nosotros. It starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with everybody. Today, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my honor to tell you all, es mi honor y mi placer decirles a todos ustedes que el Distrito Escolar de La Joya Independent School District, es el número 1, the number 1 in paying here in the Valley. I would like to thank our school board, superintendent, central administration and staff, and especially Mr. Vela, porque ya no le dejamos pelo. Please stand up and be recognized, guys. Please stand up and be recognized. El aplauso. Let's all get up. Un aplauso. Well, I'm going to keep it short, guys, because our kids are doing a great job. I met with the committee that put all this together. I want to thank the PR office. I want to thank the TV station. I want to thank the administration, all the departments that made this possible. Quiero darle las más sinceras gracias a nuestro Departamento de Relaciones Públicas, a nuestro Departamento de Televisión, a Karina, a Mike and Karina, wherever you guys are, to all our departments that put this together, because this is an event, a celebration that is led, spearheaded by our kids. Esta es una celebración que va encabezada por nuestros estudiantes del Distrito Escolar de La Joya. Vamos a recordarles, damas y caballeros, que en un tiempo decían chile, tomate y cebolla, y arriba La Joya, vamos. At one point they used to say chile, tomate, cebolla, nadie le gana a La Joya. Ok, with that being said, guys, con eso dicho, de parte de nuestra mesa directiva, nuestra superintendente y oficina central de administración, les queremos dar las más sinceras gracias a todos ustedes. In behalf of our board, superintendent, and central administration and staff, we would like to thank every single one of you guys for everything that you do. But I will tell you this. We took the challenge and we competed the goal to be the highest paying school district in the Valley, and we have accomplished that. And that's why we were asked to invest in those that invest in our kids. Por eso ahora les pidemos que así como nosotros cumplimos nuestra meta de invertir en esos que invierten en nuestros estudiantes, les voy a pedir a todos ustedes que todos ustedes también inviertan en nuestros estudiantes toda su sabiduría, su pasión, su dedicación, su amor, para que puedan salir adelante los chamacos del Distrito Escolar de La Joya. That is why I ask that since you called us and you challenged us to invest in those that invest in our kids, I now ask you in behalf of all of us to invest all your knowledge, your dedication, your passion to helping our kids survive in this changing world that gets harder and harder every single day. In behalf of our school board and everyone here present, our central administration staff, mil gracias. Many million of thanks to all of you guys. Our best wishes, que Diosito los cuide. May the Lord Jesus Christ protect you all over at all times. And I just want to say this, that I dedicate this to my mom. Thank you.
That award-winning drumline is under the direction of Palmview High School Director of Bands, Jacob Banda, Associate Director George Peña, Juarez High School Director of Bands, Dinaya Montemayor Banda, Associate Director Trinidad Lopez, and La Joya High School Director of Bands, Marco Gandaria.
Let's hear it one more time for our drumline who did a terrific job! Now let's direct our attention to the monitor for a short video.
Teaching is an extremely important job. We lay the foundation for the future of our kids. It is a job that not anybody can do. You have to have a passion for it, and you have to be extremely dedicated to your students.
We're very lucky to do what we do. We always have an impact on everyone.
Every single child that goes into your classroom is our future. Teaching is the profession.
I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to be a teacher because I see that I'm making a difference every day in the students' lives.
Working in this profession makes a big impact on my students. Every time I go into the classroom, I go in and give it all of me.
We are the ones that motivate our kids to become professionals.
There's never one way of teaching a child. You have to be prepared for everything.
Teaching is the most influential job a person can have. It is what shapes the future of the children in our community.
Every day when we walk into our classrooms, we have the potential to transform the lives of our children.
We hold these child's hearts in our hands every single day. We may not be saving lives in the ER, but we are helping create futures.
My motivation is my students and their success. So knowing that I'm making a difference in their life helps me continue to do what I love to do. It's my passion, teaching.
Seeing my students progress from the beginning of the school year to the end of the school year and building those relationships with their students.
My students are my motivation to continue and planning different lessons for them. I'm doing everything that I'm doing for them.
I love that our students are really hard workers. They try their best, always they give your best. They're very sincere in their feelings towards school.
The results that I see in the students when I motivate them, inspire them, and just having like a safe learning environment for them where they can grow not only academically but socially and emotionally as well. That's what keeps me motivated and keeps me going.
That's the greatest reward that we can have as teachers when we know that our students have learned that they had that aha moment and that we gave them something for that day.
I always try to inspire my students and tell them like, don't give up, you can do it. And when I'm struggling or I'm having a tough time, I refer to those words that I instill in them, and it gets me going again. So it just reminds me like how me and my students are in this together.
My motivation in the classroom are really the students. I think that if we focus on them and what they need and how we can help them, we need to be able to raise these children to become people that we want in our communities because they are the future.
Passion for teaching will help us to teach our students to become successful in life.
My students are the future, knowing that they're going to have an impact. They're going to be the ones that are going to be the world's leaders, teachers, doctors, lawyers, all of that.
It's amazing how this district has come along and how it has so many opportunities for the children to become something in life.
I've been working for 24 years. I think that says it all. I'm very thankful for everything that they offer, especially what they offer to the students.
When they're encouraging students who already have left school, perhaps they didn't finish, and they're wanting them to come back, and there's innovative things for them to do, like there's careers, there's technicalities. You're not going to leave La Joya without having something to base yourself on, to find a job or to find a career or something that inspires you.
I love that La Joya has provided me an avenue, a path to give back to my community.
As a La Joya graduate, I experienced firsthand the quality of teachers La Joya has teaching our students.
Our district implements so many professional development opportunities that they invest in their teachers. We have the resources to teach and to inspire our students.
Everything that we do comes back to represent the district. And in that unity is our success. Every step that we're taking is leading all the kids in the same direction. The idea is for them to be successful.
6 out of 6 distinctions. John F. Kennedy Elementary. Principal Mary Guerra. Teacher of the Year, Ivan Silva.
Guillermo Flores Elementary. Principal Rosanelia Flores. Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth Ruera.
Rosendo Benavides Elementary. Principal Donna Martinez. Teacher of the Year, Jesus V. Garza.
Leo James Leo Elementary. Distinctions 1 out of 6. Principal Maria E. Jasinski. Teacher of the Year, Annette Rios Garcia.
Giga de la Garza Elementary. Principal Irene Fernandez. Teacher of the Year, Nancy Ochoa, with 4 out of 6 distinctions.
E.B. Reina Elementary. Distinctions 1 out of 6. Principal Idalia Perez. Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth Loring.
Elodia R. Chapa Elementary. Distinctions 3 out of 6. Principal Laura Linda Lopez. Teacher of the Year, Talia A. Sobrevilla.
Jose de Escandon Elementary. Distinctions 4 out of 6. Principal Mary Sepulveda. District Teacher of the Year, Trisha M. Quintanilla.
Diaz Villarreal Elementary. Distinctions 3 out of 6. Principal Yolanda Salazar Mayave. Teacher of the Year, Andres I. Martinez.
Narciso G. Cavazos Elementary. Distinctions 1 out of 6. Principal Marisa Garza. Teacher of the Year, Ana Rivera.
Tabasco Elementary. Distinctions 2 out of 6. Principal Marina Contreras. Teacher of the Year, Erlinda Ramirez.
Patricio Perez Elementary. Distinctions 2 out of 6. Principal Mayra Trigo Ramos. Teacher of the Year, Daisy Moreno.
Henry B. Gonzalez Elementary. Distinctions 1 out of 6. Principal Dianabel Gomez. Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth G. Santibáez.
With 6 out of 6 distinctions, Lloyd M. Benson Elementary. Principal Magda S. Palacios. Teacher of the Year, Stephanie Garcia.
Sam Fordyce Elementary. Principal Roxana Peña. Teacher of the Year, Mayra I. Salinas.
Emiliano Zapata Elementary. Principal Rosa E. Gonzalez. Teacher of the Year, Eugenia Meraz.
Juan Seguin Elementary. Principal Jacqueline Escobedo. Teacher of the Year, San Juana Salazar.
With 6 out of 6
Elementary. Principal, Erika Covarrubia. Teacher of the Year, Rosario G. Vela.
William J. Clinton Elementary. Distinctions 5 out of 6. Principal Martin Muñoz. Teacher of the Year, San Juanita Salinas.
Corina Peña Elementary. Principal, Raul Luna. Teacher of the Year, Veronica Arellano.
Evangelina Garza Elementary. Principal Maria A. Flores Guerra. Teacher of the Year, Claudia L. Guerra.
Dr. Palmira Mendiola Elementary. Principal, Alicia Gutierrez. Teacher of the Year, Gilbert Trisan.
La Joya Head Start. Principal Yesenia Gonzalez. Teacher of the Year, Nancy Benavides.
Will you now please direct your attention to the monitors?
To enter the teaching profession, I think it's one of the best careers you can have. Because the way I see it, teaching is like the foundation of all careers. We are building blocks for them. We care for the kids. When they come to us, we try to mold them in ways that we think will be good for their careers.
If you love your job and you love to teach, you love kids, I think that's the mark, a combination, that's the mark that makes a great teacher.
Teachers are the only advocates that our kids have, and we're the only source of comfort and love, and with them pushing them, always persevere in the face of those challenges, because our kids deserve the best versions of us that we can be for them.
Be the example you want to create, and when you love what you do and you do it with passion, success will come.
I love what I do, and they see that I have encouraged my students to become what they want to become. When I teach, I'm not only teaching to become a better educator, but I'm trying to teach the students to become better individuals.
It feels amazing. Every day that you wake up and you actually think that you help somebody, it makes you want to wake up, basically.
When students come to my classroom, I want their parents to know, to understand that their children are going to learn something in my classroom to take with them to their future professions for their futures. Quality education. The main reason is my students. Because I have the opportunity to work with wonderful students. I'm very proud of them. I always want them to do their best.
It really goes back to the students. Those are our number one priority, and the students really make my day go very well. It brings a smile on my face when a student says, oh, I got it, or I understand this, and it just really pushes me to keep working harder and harder.
For me personally, when I go to graduation and I see the students' smiles when they receive their diploma, it makes it all worth it to me.
They keep me up, they keep me motivated, and one day they might be not too good with their sense of humor, but another day they actually come and say, we're being so patient with them, never giving up on them from the beginning.
I think that's our passion. That's something that we strive for every day, and we want to do it just like this.
We have the best students. I know every teacher says that, no matter where they're at, but La Joya has prized students.
I started working here 14 years ago, and I came here to gain experience, and I loved it so much that I stayed here.
I love many things about La Joya ISD. One of the main reasons is that they always put students first.
I love the fact that everybody works together. I've worked with the bus drivers, custodians, transportation staff, and the teachers, and we're all in it together.
Great things have dedicated teachers and hardworking teachers.
And all the faculty and staff are stood out, they showed, you know, everybody takes pride in their school.
The number one thing that I love about Joya ISD is all the support that they give teachers.
They're wonderful and giving us what we need as teachers to make sure that we are getting our students in the classroom ready to be the 21st century student.
I'm a product of Joya ISD, so it has been one of my greatest honors to just give back to this community that has been so integral in making me who I am, and that's probably where most of my passion comes from, because I've been in the seat of the student, had teachers like myself who inspired me and guided me and motivated me.
It's been a great 11 years. I feel more like it's a family type of atmosphere compared to other places that have treated you just as a staff member. And here I feel wanted.
It's the culture that we have here in La Joya. I feel like we're very united, all the stakeholders come together for our district to be very, very successful.
I've grown so much being a part of this district, and it's been an incredible honor, and I hope to be able to continue to serve my district in any which way that I can.
And now, our secondary schools. Cesar Chavez Middle School. 5 out of 7 distinctions. Principal, Rolando Rios. Teacher of the Year, April Luna Carrillo.
Memorial Middle School. Distinction 6 out of 7. Principal, Daniel Villarreal. Teacher of the Year, George Valderas.
And Richards Middle School. Principal, Tomas Ocaña. Distinctions 6 out of 7. Teacher of the Year, Marilu Sainz.
Lorenzo de Zavala Middle School. Distinction 6 out of 7. Principal, Antonio Uresti. District Secondary Teacher of the Year, Priscilla M. Ramirez.
Irene M. Garcia Middle School. Distinctions 4 out of 7. Principal, Santana Galvan. Teacher of the Year, Elizabeth Villarreal.
Dr. Javier Sainz Middle School. Principal, Belen Martinez. Teacher of the Year, Jessica Garcia.
J.D. Salinas Middle School. Distinctions 4 out of 7. Principal, Nidia Ortiz. Teacher of the Year, Isai Alanis.
Domingo Treviño Middle School. Distinctions 2 out of 7. Principal, Jose T. Garcia. Teacher of the Year, Severo J. Garza.
La Joya High School. Distinctions 3 out of 7. Principal, Antonio Cano. Teacher of the Year, Sylvia A. De Leon.
Juarez Lincoln High School. Distinctions 1 out of 7. Principal, Maria Marichalar Solis. Teacher of the Year, Jessica I. Maldonado.
Palmview High School. Distinctions 1 out of 7. Principal, Yvonne Ayala. Teacher of the Year, Ahmad Harb.
Jimmy Carter Early College High School. Distinctions 3 out of 7. Principal, Claudia Gomez. Teacher of the Year, Queen Claire Martin.
Thelma R. Distinctions, 5 out of 7. Principal, Dali Garcia. Teacher of the Year, Sandra Altamira.
La Joya Early College High School. Principal, Domingo Villarreal. Teacher of the Year, Ruth R. Coilier.
Academy of Health and Science Professions. Principal, Lee Ann Alanis Herrera. Teacher of the Year, Cynthia Ramirez.
La Joya ISD West Academy. Principal, Norma Garcia. Teacher of the Year, Alfredo Olguin.
La Joya ISD East Academy. Principal, Hector Juarez. Teacher of the Year, Antonio Luna.
La Joya ISD North Academy. Principal, Ricardo Estrada. Teacher of the Year, Roel O. Martinez.
College and Career Center. Principal, Ronnie Cabrera. Teacher of the Year, Jesus Saldaña.
Hope Academy. Principal, Lindolfo Zamora. Teacher of the Year, Jorge Espinosa.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes our roll call.
How about a little music? Mariachi Los Coyotes, under the direction of Martín Cantú and Rogelio Escobedo, has prepared a great performance for us today. Let's give it up for them!
Los this 2017-2018 school year. Remember, it starts with me. Cuando voy por esos campos y me fijo en los laureles, parece que estoy mirando aquellos ojitos verdes. Vuela, vuela, pajarillo, pero hacia mi vida vuelves. Ha de ser con dos ojitos, pero tienen que ser verdes. Ay, 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 ¿dónde andarán esos ojitos que me hicieron suspirar? Ay, 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 ¿dónde estarán esos ojitos que no los puedo olvidar?
Negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, negrita de mis pesares, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando.
There is nothing like a good mariachi performance to help get our spirits up. But before we continue, let's make sure we actually did. Remember that chant we were shouting earlier? I want you all to do it one more time. It starts with... It starts with...
It starts with... Wow, that was a lot of spirit. But just to make sure, let's have one last yell.
One more round of applause for our mariachi. Next, we have a very important message from our next honored guest.
La Joya ISD Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Alda T. Benavides, has been at the helm of our district since 2006. During her tenure as superintendent, she has led numerous projects and programs with the sole purpose of challenging our students to be triumphant leaders of tomorrow. Since day one, her 3 goals have been: 1, make every child a successful reader. 2, get every dropout back in school. And 3, ensure all the students will graduate college and career ready.
For the upcoming school year, her expectations are for every employee to take ownership of their individual roles and execute their jobs with pride. Only then will we truly transform lives and communities.
Without a doubt, Dr. Benavides sets an example of what it means to be passionate about your work and how education is a lifelong experience, because we never stop learning.
That's right, Evelyn. We never do. So without further ado,
Dr.
Alda T. Benavides, Superintendent of Schools.
William is a junior at Juarez Lincoln High School. And Evelyn Trevino, 7th grader at Memorial Middle School. I think I want them to give my message, because I think they'll do a much better job. Great job, William and Evelyn. Good afternoon, La Joya ISD. Muy buenas tardes a todos. And welcome everyone. Muy bienvenidos. It is excellent that today we are surrounded by students and that they are helping us to kick the 2017-2018 school year with much energy and enthusiasm for what lies ahead in each of our classrooms. It's exciting to know that all of us have the power to shape, to influence, to mold the future, and that you hold that responsibility every day. But we also know that it begins with me. Welcome to all new teachers that are in the audience. Would you please stand? The La Joya ISD welcomes you and wishes you the best in your journey as changers of our future. We wish you the best in your first year of teaching, and we know that you will love this noble profession. And welcome back to the teachers who return to their profession with experience and wisdom. You are truly our heroes who make things happen in our classrooms every single day. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you continue to flourish in our district. A special congratulations to the teachers at Benson Elementary, Camarena Elementary, and JFK Elementary, for these group of teachers and staff got 6 out of 6 distinctions in our Texas Education Agency accountability ratings. I would also like to note that this year, La Joya ISD obtained 14 more distinctions than we did last year. That is a tribute to every single teacher and every single instructional leader and every single staff member that has contributed to our success. So thank you for the work that you did this year, and congratulations to all schools who obtained distinctions. La Joya ISD truly is the place to be. All of us can attest to all the many wonderful things happening in our district year after year. We continue to provide opportunities and programs for students and staff that foster progress and growth for those who are employed here, teach here, or go to school here. We are proud to belong to the district with the highest paid beginning teacher salaries in the region, like Mr. Salinas said. This, of course, is due to the support of our Board of Trustees. So let's give it up for our Board of Trustees for keeping us in the forefront. La Joya ISD is also the place where employees are offered what we call the Cadillac version of insurance. We have the best compensation and insurance packages available, and also a free in-house employee health clinic. Few districts can boast about this. And our teachers can grow and advance in their craft with the best and most extensive staff development to prepare and empower them to do the very best job in the classroom. But at the core of it all, the true reason all of us are here and do what we do every day is the student. So it is very fitting that students help us celebrate today and help us kick off this school year. A very special all-student performers. Please stand and let's give them a round of applause for helping us today. You guys are magnificent, awesome jobs. From our elementary bilingual and dual language classrooms and Head Start programs to extensive and powerful literacy initiatives, the little ones begin their education with the best tools available to jumpstart a successful future. In our middle schools, students are able to earn high school credits and programs that are being offered to open doors to interests and opportunities such as the arts, sports, technology, and career pathway camps. And that statistics show that keeps kids engaged in school and on the right educational path. And at our high schools, options and choices is what it's all about. Specialty academies and pathways allow our students to get a taste of a possible career and begin early if they decide to do so. Students can earn certificates, degrees, and compete at the state level and exit La Joya ISD college, career, and workforce ready. And it all begins here, and it all starts with me. We all share a common goal, regardless of title or duty, to educate and graduate the children in our community. This past May, we graduated over 1,500 students. For this 2017-2018 school year, our theme, as it has been said, is "It starts with me," never losing sight that everyone's purpose is it. The process, the education, the diploma, it all begins with me. My expectations for our instructional leaders are simple. Treat everyone with dignity and respect, commit to improving student achievement, follow all district policies and protocols, and market your schools by promoting your school and your district every opportunity that you get. Another highlight in our district is our Educational Excellence Foundation, founded in 2014. It is dedicated to supporting and enhancing educational opportunities for students and teachers by providing grants to innovative and creative teachers. It also strives to foster the intellectual development of students through scholarships. So far, $50,000 have been awarded in grants, 30 of which were given to 14 classroom teachers, 30,000 of which were given to 14 classroom teachers, and 20,000 in student scholarships. A sincere thank you to the Board of Directors for the work they have done with this so far, and in a few minutes you will see a short video on their purpose and accomplishments. But I would like to remind you that we are one system, one organization, one district, and it takes all of us working together to move things forward and make things happen. If we all work at the highest level of performance, the sky's the limit. While I'm proud to say that all our schools met standard and that 3 of our schools received all 6 distinctions, and that we had a total of 91 distinctions this year, I know that we can achieve more. La Joya ISD equips all of us with the necessary skills to have every school a distinguished school. And hard work and perseverance is what will drive us there. For this new school year, I challenge every school to work toward a distinction in reading and math, for that is the foundation for our students. I ask that we remain committed to building a college-going culture by increasing college awareness and readiness, that we ensure that all students are reading on or above grade level, and this is critical. I ask that we focus on promoting teaching excellence in all the classrooms by designing and delivering rigorous lessons, which in turn will highlight the many great things that are happening in this district. And of course, that we continue to work towards dropout prevention and recovery by creating powerful and purposeful pathways and innovative approaches to engage every student in every classroom, every day. In closing, let's reflect on our theme. Our theme is very simple. It begins with me. Let's ask ourselves every day, am I doing the very best job that I can do? ¿Estoy haciendo el mejor trabajo que yo puedo hacer? Number 2, do I have a positive attitude? ¿Tengo una actitud positiva en mi trabajo? Number 3, am I a role model for children? ¿Soy un ejemplo para los niños? Number 4, do I treat people with dignity and respect? ¿Trato a toda la gente con dignidad y con respeto? And lastly, do I have a passion for the work that I do? Tengo esa pasión para el trabajo que yo hago cada día. Y yo sé que si nos hacemos estas preguntas todos los días, todo va a mejorar en nuestro distrito. Let's remind ourselves in our daily interactions that it truly does begin with me. Each one of us must commit to doing our jobs with much passion and enthusiasm and be driven by positive results. Thank you to each one of you for your commitment to La Joya ISD, and may the 2017-2018 school year be the best school year yet. Thank you, guys.
La Joya ISD Educational Excellence Foundation provides funding for innovating programs that support student enrichment and scholarship opportunities.
We decided to create the Educational Foundation because the foundation provides support for the district, support for teachers, support for students, and support for the programs that the district is doing.
It's really about them imagining and saying, I think we can do this, we need a little bit of help, we need a little bit of money to buy the software to do this, to buy the tablets to do this, to be able to use a new concept in robotics.
The foundation grants are incentives for students and teachers of La Joya ISD.
I'm really excited about it because normally we have to write grants outside, and that's even harder because you're against other districts and other teachers throughout the world or even in our area. And having the foundation here, I know that it's just amongst us.
In the 2016-2017 school year, the Educational Foundation awarded over $50,000 in grants and scholarships.
We feel very honored. We feel special. Like, we never thought we were going to get this, and so we're very, very happy.
La Joya ISD employees can contribute to the Excellence Educational Foundation by making monthly contributions.
Every dollar that they contribute is a dollar. 100% of it is going back to those kids. You're not going to get a better return.
The purpose is to provide our students and staff financial support for educational activities that enhance the district mission.
It's going to make it better because what foundations do also is if there's any organizations that want to donate money to the district, this is an avenue that can be used and it can be donated to the foundation, and then the foundation can expand even more.
This past year, the foundation partnered with businesses and organizations to bring fundraising events to the district.
Bird Ogden is out here on a test drive event, coming out to give back to the community. La Joya and us have partnered together to give back $20 for every test drive we have here, to give back to the education of the kids and give back to grants and allow them to open the horizons for the younger generations that are growing up in our community.
We're just beginning. I think there's a lot of possibilities.
The La Joya ISD Educational Excellence Foundation relies on the support from generous contributors. It ensures that we continue to transform the lives of the students in this community.
Well, I have a robotics club I started like 3 years ago, and I've slowly been buying resources, and with this I'm able to expand my robotics club and get more kids involved.
And I'm so glad that this program is out there for teachers who need help, and just sitting down and writing something up like this, you never know, so we got it, and I'm glad.
For the teachers out there, this is an opportunity for everyone out there. You do the application, it's reviewed by the committee, and once they see what you're doing, the money goes to the students and everyone benefits.
And that's really what learning is about. We want to transform teaching and learning, and these grants can help us.
Together, we can make a difference for La Joya ISD teachers and students.
Thank you, Dr. Benavides, for your inspirational words. Up next, we have a special message from our School Board of Trustees.
As a child, I remember being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up?
What do you want to do with your life?
What do you see for your future? Over time, I began to figure out what it would be, how it would look, and where it would lead me.
For many of us, it led us right back to where it all began. As elected leaders here for La Joya ISD, the community that invested their time and knowledge in all of us.
Aquí en La Joya ISD tenemos muchas oportunidades para explorar
nuestras habilidades, descubrir nuestros tesoros y realizar nuestros sueños. Empieza aquí y empieza conmigo.
Our teachers, administrators, and support staff help shape our students' bright minds, open the doors to endless possibilities and opportunities that an education provides, and encourage our students to strive for success.
Our parents, relatives, and all members of the community give us the support to improve our lives, the pride to move forward, and the ability to know that everything is possible.
And for our students, our ultimate goal is to help you realize whatever my dream is, whatever I want to be, however I want to leave my mark in this world, it starts here at La Joya ISD, and it starts with me.
Este año, todos tenemos el mismo objetivo, la misma responsabilidad de inculcar en nuestros hijos y estudiantes el futuro de nuestro distrito, demostrar que ellos pueden lograr sus sueños y cumplir sus metas aquí en el distrito escolar de La Joya. Comienza aquí, empieza por mí, inicia por todos nosotros.
And now, back to our wonderful, talented students. Our dance department, under the direction of Palmview Folclórico Director Rolando Rodriguez, Dance Director Annie Flores, La Joya High School Folclórico Director Cristobal Rojas, Dance Director Everest Guerra, and Juarez Lincoln High School Folclórico Director Jose Zamora, and Dance Director Erica Gutierrez. I've come together to show you a little of what they're about. Let's welcome La Joya ISD Dance!
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you, 'cause there's a spark in you? You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine, just on the night, like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you're worth. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Si vienen a bailar, nos vamos a gozar. Si vienen a dormir, salgan fuera de aquí. Este es el ritmo de mi cumbia que te va a mover. La tecnología que te traigo te dará tu placer, para que muevas tu cuerpo de la cabeza a los pies. Y ahora que estamos de pie, se repita todo después. No me dejas sola, ese reggaetón sí es para toda la bola. Si vienen a bailar, pues vamos a gozar. Si vienen a dormir, hasta que fuera de aquí. Porque esta canción no es para ningún flojo. Si aún está sentado, tira la silla a un lado. Baila, baila sin parar, no hay tiempo de descansar. Este baile es para ti, quiero verte hasta sudar. Le mueves para acá, le mueves para allá, ese nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Le mueves para acá, le mueves para allá, ese nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Le mueves para acá, le mueves para allá, ese nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia. Le mueves para acá, le mueves para allá, ese nuevo baile de la tecnocumbia.
What a beautiful display by our 3 schools. With your help and dedication, we can achieve graduation and more.
Hey, Will, I've got a science joke for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
What did one brother say when his sister stepped on his toe?
I don't know. What did she say?
Mitosis. Get it? Mitosis.
That was a pretty good one. Now, this is not the end of the session, but the time has come to announce this year's winner of the Spirit Stick.
It was a close competition. Who do you think won?
I'm not sure. You think? It could have been.
Maybe.
Well, the judges have spoken.
This year's Spirit Stick goes to... I can't do it!
Okay, we'll do it together. Ready?
Okay. It was actually a tie between a secondary school and an elementary school. A second Spirit Stick will be made. The Spirit Stick winners are La Joya Palmview High School and Enrique Camarena
Elementary.
Woo!
Yeah! Way to show your spirit.
Congratulations!
Let's hear it one more time for La Joya Palmview High School
and Enrique Camarena Elementary.
This year, it starts with me.
No, it starts with me.
Well, the truth of it is, it really starts with all of them.
Before we introduce our next special guest, William and I would like to thank La Joya ISD for allowing us the opportunity to be part of such a spectacular event. And of course, our script writer, Yadira Gonzalez, and our directors, Gabriel Arriaga and Petra Peña.
All 4 of our parents work in the district. Evelyn here even has 6 family members working here. This event has allowed us to see why they take such pride in what they do at La Joya ISD. It's truly amazing.
But before we get emotional, and to get this year started on a positive note, we have invited a very special guest, Dr. Jesus E. Villarreal.
A native of the Rio Grande Valley, Dr. Jesus E. Villarreal is excited and honored to return home to help and serve his community. After graduating from La Joya High School, Dr. Villarreal began his undergraduate studies at South Texas Community College, continuing on at University of Texas Pan American, where he received his bachelor's degree in biology. He then attended medical school at the University of Texas Medical Branch in Galveston, Texas. Dr. Villarreal went on to complete a successful 5-year general surgery residency at Mercer University School of Medicine, Medical Center of Central Georgia in Macon, Georgia. After residency, he subspecialized with a 1-year fellowship at the University of South Carolina School of Medicine, Greenville Health System in Greenville, South Carolina, specializing in minimally invasive surgery and complex hernia management. Dr. Villarreal is serving the Rio Grande Valley community at Mission Regional Medical Center and Doctors Hospital at Renaissance.
I see you, Sonia. Correct me if I'm wrong. America's Got Talent? I don't think so. La Joya's Got Talent! Guess what? Every child in this district has talent, but it's because of you that we can see them succeed. It's because of you that I'm here today, and I applaud you. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jesus Villarreal, former Coyote. I think I'm still a Coyote, right? It's an honor and a privilege to have been chosen to speak to you on this very platform. I'm excited to be here with you and see so many wonderful and talented minds in this arena. You can sense the excitement on this podium. I mean, I can tell you guys are ready to stimulate the minds of tomorrow. I'm a product of your creation. So let me just give you a little background about myself, give you a little insight into what a student from La Joya ISD goes through, their experience. I was born in Fart, Texas, lived in Las Milpas, lived in a one-room house, measured about 12 by 14, one window, one door. And then fortunately, my father managed to get us a lot in Palmview. Thank you, Dad. He also got us a mansion. We upgraded from one room to a two-room house. But still, you know, we had the nice luxury of an outhouse, a storage shed converted into a bath. Great in the summers, not so great in the winters. The roads, they were unpaved. But I saw that as an advantage to us, and I'll tell you why in a bit. Later, I found out that this house used to be owned by a preacher, and he used it as a chapel. So thinking back, I'm like, man, that's like a blessing in disguise. Kindergarten, Leo J. Leo. I remember the first day of class, smelled those fresh new crayons, the smell of erasers. But most important to me was the air conditioner. That was awesome. First grade, JFK. My teacher at that time was Miss Esquivel. I'm not sure if she's still around, but I thank you. Second grade, JFK again with Miss Munoz. Third grade, Flores Elementary, Mr. Duran. Then for some reason, they sent me over to Kika de la Garza. Are they around? And then finally, Memorial, fifth grade, good old Mr. Harris. Popular guy, served Jolly Ranchers. Grape was my favorite, Mr. Harris. Sixth grade again, Jolly Rancher tradition. Now, have you know, I did step foot in Nelly Jr. during my sixth grade. Oh, come on now. You knew better than that. That's right. I joined the band, and by the end of the year, I was first chair tuba. Then, middle school. But just before we get into middle school, I told you about the dirt roads and how I saw them as an advantage. You guys know as students that we cherish every moment that we get some time off from school, right? Well, one time it was nice and rainy, and it was just the perfect conditions for mud. Here we are on the bus. It's early in the morning. It's still dark. We're rolling forward and backwards, forward, backwards. And then I hear the bus driver pick up the CV. Bus 50 to Central, copy. Bus 50 to Central. Aquí copiando Lupe, ¿qué te pasó, Lupe? Pues aquí me atasqué, ya le intenté varias veces y estoy bien atascado, mano. Mándame una grúa, por favor, mándame otro autobús, por favor. Copiado, 10-4. And that was heaven for me. a little extra time, a little sleep on the bus. Thank you guys. A little hand for the bus drivers, come on now. Going back to our journey through La Joya, or my journey that is. So La Joya Middle School, 7th, 8th grade, and I had to leave, my band career, because I got introduced to Folklorico, Miss Linda Banda. Where you at? And from there on, it was just Folklorico and me. I did do some football, but man, that was tough, and I commend those guys for doing football. Anyway, so high school was next, and boy, those were some great years. I mean, aren't you guys in high school now? How fun is that? You're a full-time student, as I was, full-time folklorico dancer. I was a full-time Taekwondo athlete as well. Love that. But at the same time, I had a part-time job and worked at Emma Rivas. Anybody remember Emma Rivas? I think I worked there the last year that it was working or functioning, Mission, Texas. And then from there, and I'll tell you, that was probably one of my favorite jobs, but, they closed. So I had to look for another job, Burger King. Least favorite job. Couldn't eat it for a while. I've slowly gone back to it. But I was always busy. Mr. Rodriguez, Rolando Rodriguez, he kept us busy. That's right. But you need to see one thing. Each and every one of you saw a little tree back when I was in kindergarten. You guys fed this tree with knowledge, words of wisdom, words of encouragement, to the point that you gave your recommendation to graduate me. Class of 98! That's right. So, after graduation, with a solid education under my belt, I knew I wanted to do something. And I thought, I'll give it a try. I'll study, and maybe physical therapy is where it's at for me. Then, South Texas College, formerly known as STCC, I met Mr. Max Abbasi, beautiful, gentle soul. He was from the country of Iran. I guess he saw something in me just like you guys did. And he had me over his office and said, "What do you want to be?" I think I want to be a physical therapist. No. You should look for something higher. I'm like, nursing? No, higher. Doctor. And I said, what? You want me to become a doctor? No, doctors don't have a life. Here I am. So from that conversation on, I was on the road to a bumpy, tough career path, but it was well worth it. I graduated South Texas College, received the Presidential Inspirational Achievement Award, got to shake Rick Perry's hand, and then, before graduating, I applied to a research internship and competed with everybody across the nation, and fortunately, with the grace of God, I received that internship. And I'll tell you, thank you. Every step that I took, I knew that I was representing you guys. And so I tried my very best to raise you guys high up and to represent you as best as I could, because you guys are worth it. A little background into the research, I think you're gonna like this. I studied the effects of cadmium-induced bone demineralization. Say that 3 times. It was a 3-month summer internship, and just so you'll know, it's cadmium. You find it on maroon paints, ships, and for those guys that, or females that smoke, in cigarettes. So if you're postmenopausal, you're at risk for osteoporosis. And if you smoke, you can just imagine what that does to you. Gave you that one for free. I came back to the Valley. I attended UTRGV, formerly known as UTPA. That's right. That's right. I majored in biology, minored in chemistry, and by my junior year, I decided it was time to apply for med school. So I applied to all the schools in Texas, a few outside, and man, that was a heartbreaker. Did not receive any single interview. It hurt, but you know what? I said, I'm gonna work harder. I am going to work harder, and I did. I finally graduated. I graduated cum laude. I applied all over again to all the Texas schools, and guess what? I received interviews from all the Texas schools. Thank God. Now, as I was waiting to start my med school career, I did do some side jobs. As you know, I'm always trying to work. So, you know, I worked at a convenience store. I worked as a substitute teacher here at the La Joya ISD. That was awesome. But here's the most humbling job ever. I became a special ed instructional assistant at Benavides Elementary. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful job. So I know what you guys go through. I commend you. And I have the deepest, deepest respect for you guys. So I got accepted into the University of Texas Medical Branch. I did 4 years there. And going into med school, I already knew that I wanted to become a surgeon. This is thanks to my mentor and now partner, Dr. Guillermo Marquez. After graduating from med school, I applied to a surgical residency. It's apply, get accepted, apply, get accepted, apply, get accepted. So after med school, you have to apply. And I applied to a surgical residency, and I got accepted to Mercer University School of Medicine in Macon, Georgia. It was a 5-year surgical training, and I'll tell you, it'll make you or it will break you. You will see anything and everything. Great, great experience, and I'm glad I did it because I brought all that experience back to the Rio Grande Valley for you guys. Now, again, I applied. I figured I could do 1 more year of training, and I subspecialized. So I got accepted into the University of South Carolina School of Medicine at Greenville Health System. And I subspecialized in minimally invasive surgery. That includes weight loss surgery, hernia surgery. And again, extra experience that I brought back here to you guys. Now, I always knew that I wanted to come back to the Valley. Why? Because in my heart, I wanted to give back to this wonderful, thriving community. That's you guys. I always had you in my heart, always, always. I mean, this is a place with its own unique diversity. I mean, it's the RGV, man. It's great. Great people, and more importantly, great educators. That's what we have here. I'd like to add also that I couldn't have done all of this without the aid of my bride. I love you. Thank you. Finally, as I reflect on my own experience in La Joya, this is what I conclude. It comes to that right there. Can y'all say it? 1, 2, 3. That's right. Let's think about it a little bit. You've got great security, always kept us safe. Where are those guys? We got great food services. Where are they at? Always kept us nourished. My compliments to the chef always. I always got seconds when I was in high school. Our custodians, man. They always keep the schools in tip-top shape, looking beautiful always. And of course, our bus drivers, man. Let's also not forget our librarians. Here's one thing they told me. Si no leo, me aburro. That's what they told me. All in all, you guys are our adopted family. As students, we develop a special bond to you guys. I mean, we grow with you. I mean, to the point that you guys tell us, hey, Jesus, you need to get deodorant, man. You're my role models. You, everybody in this room, you are the people behind the scenes shaping this good old Rio Grande Valley. I love you guys. God bless you on your upcoming year and your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those powerful words of wisdom, Dr. Villarreal.
Thank you, Dr. Villarreal. We have one more thing to share with you before we leave today and begin another excellent year. You all share a common goal, regardless of titles or duties, to educate and graduate the children in our community. Me
too. For this 2017-2018 school year, it starts with you. Never lose sight and purpose. The process, the education, the diploma, it all begins with you, with me, with all of us. Thank you.